Okay, so now this is the same work that we did previously. Okay, so we know how to convert from a mixed number to an improper fraction. Awesome. And we know that once we multiply it, we have to reduce this really big number. But what if we didn't? What if we didn't have to reduce 150 over 12? What if we could reduce instead as we go? Here's what I mean. Let's get rid of that. So let's take a look at this. Here's what I do. Well, first of all, before we even start, I need to show you this. So, what's 2 times 3? Yeah, it's 6. What's 3 times 2? Well, that's also 6, Mr. Schneider. You're right. So the order of multiplication doesn't matter. You could do 2 times 3, or you could do 3 times 2. It doesn't matter. So what we're going to play with is 10 times 15. Okay? So that's just a heads up. Fix that. Okay. So now here's what I do. I say, okay, can you reduce 10 thirds? No. Can you reduce 15 fourths? Can you make it like more simple? No. So what you do is, instead of worrying about 10 times 15, do 15 times 10. Okay, here's what I mean. We're going to switch the 10 and the 15. It's going to be crazy cool. Watch this. So we're going to move the 15, move the 10. So we're just going to switch spots. But now look. You have 2 fractions that you can reduce. So let's reduce them. What is 15? Oh, what's 15 divided by 3? That's 5. And then what's, or 5 over 1, because I'm dealing with fractions. Now, 10 over 4. You can take a 2 out of both. And that's 5 halves, and you can't reduce anymore. So what this turns into is 5 over 1 times 5 over 2, which is 25 over 2. And since I already reduced right here 2 times, I don't have to even think about reducing my final answer, because it's already reduced. Okay, look at that. Soak it up. Let's do another one. Same thing with this one. 210 over 20. That's a lot of work. I wonder if we could make it easier. So let's take a look at our fraction that we start with. 15 fourths cannot be reduced. 14 fifths cannot be reduced. So flip their numerators. Okay? Do 14 over here and 15 over here. 14 fourths, 15 fifths. Okay, well, with 14 and 4, so what I do then is I rewrite. I say, okay, I have 14 fourths with a little, oops, that's a mess. A little ratio table. Take a 2 out of both, you get 7 halves. So now that simplified fraction is 7 halves. 15 over 5. They both end in 5, so I can divide by a 5. That's 3 over 1. That's a lot easier to multiply. So 7 times 3 is 21. 2 times 1 is 2. 21 over 2. Come on. There we go. Is our final answer for this. And that is a whole lot better than 210 over 20. Let's look at another one. Okay, 1 times 6 is 6, plus 1 is 7. 7 sixths. 1 times 7 is 7, plus 2 is 9. 9 sevenths. So now let's take a look. I cannot reduce 7 sixths, and I can't reduce 9 sevenths. So flip the numerators. Put a 9 over here and a 7 over here. And that gives me 9/6 over 7/7. And let's move that party up here. So I'm running out of space. Extend that ratio table. You could take a 3 out of both. 3/2. Oh, that's going to be an easy one. Shoot. What's 7 over 7? 1. So then what we have is we have 3/2 times 1 over 1, which is just 3/2. Okay? One more. 1 times 5 is 5, plus 3 is 8. 8/5. 4 times 6 is 24, plus 1 is 25. Okay? So now, ooh, I don't want to multiply all that. So let's see. Can I reduce 8/5? No. Can I reduce 25/6? No. So switch the numerators. Put a 25 over here and an 8 over here. Everything else stays the same. Now, what's 25 divided by 5? 5. Now we have 8/6. You can even extend it from here if you want. Divide by 2, you get 4/3, and I think that's it. 5 times 4 is 20. 1 times 3 is 3. There we go. Reduce first. It'll save you some time. What?